Nobody is coming to save you. 15-minute of pure discipline. The harsh truth. Listen up. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm not here to whisper sweet lies about how everything's going to magically work out. It won't unless you make it happen. Here's the harsh truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not some savior riding in at the last second. You're on your own. Your life, your mess, your responsibility. Face it now or waste years pretending otherwise. You might be sitting there hoping for a break, thinking someone's going to step in, fix your problems, and hand you a roadmap to success. Wake up. That's a fantasy. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing. No one's knocking on your door with a golden ticket. The only person who can pull you out of the hole you're in, or stop you from digging it deeper, is you. Take a hard look at your life. Right now. Is this where you want to be? Is this who you want to be? If the answer's no, stop pointing fingers. Your boss isn't the problem. Your past isn't the problem. Your circumstances aren't the problem. You are. Not because you're broken, but because you're the only one who can change it. And change doesn't come from wishing, it comes from discipline. Excuses are your enemy. They're the rust eating away at your potential. Every time you say, I can't or it's too hard, you're handing over control of your life to weakness. Rip that control back. Discipline isn't optional. It's the backbone of everything worth having. It's the line between who you are and who you could become. And if you want to cross that line, you'd better start moving today. The lie of motivation versus the power of habits. You've been sold a lie. They tell you motivation is the key. Find your passion, get inspired, ride that wave to glory. Bullshit. Motivation is a lie. It's a flicker of light that vanishes the second life gets tough. It's a drug. Gives you a high, then leaves you crashing. You can't build a life on something that fragile. Think about it. You feel motivated today, so you hit the gym, eat right, grind on your goals. Tomorrow you're tired, stressed, or just not in the mood. What then? If you're waiting for motivation to show up, you're waiting to fail. It's unreliable. It's a ghost. Chase it and you'll spend your life running in circles. What you need is habits. Habits don't care how you feel. Habits don't need a pep talk. They're the steel beams of discipline, solid, steady, unbreakable. They're the actions you take every day, no excuses, no negotiation. Because most days you won't want to. Most days your bed will feel better than the grind. But habits don't ask for permission, they demand execution. Start small. Pick one thing. Wake up at 4 a.m.
Do 10 push-ups.
Write one sentence. Doesn't matter what it is, just do it every day. Consistency beats intensity. A single push-up daily for a year is 365 push-ups. Skip it because you're not motivated, and it's 0. Small actions stack up. They turn into momentum. They turn into results. Visual storytelling. It's 4 a.m. Pitch black outside. The alarm cuts through the silence like a drill sergeant's yell. Your body begs to stay under the covers, but you don't listen. You roll out, hit the floor, and start moving. Cold air bites your skin as you run. Alone, no crowd, no cheers. Just you and the pavement. Every step feels heavy, but you keep going. You finish, chest heaving, and realize you just won a battle before the world even woke up. That's a habit. That's discipline. Original quote. Motivation lights the match. Habits keep the fire alive. One dies fast, the other fights forever. Repetitive phrasing. Wake up. Show up. Lock in. Repeat. Wake up. Show up. Lock in. Repeat. That's the rhythm of discipline. That's the pulse of power. Building discipline like building armor. Discipline isn't a talent. It's not luck. It's a craft. You don't stumble into it, you forge it. Picture discipline like armor. Not some shiny costume, but real, battle-ready armor, hammered out of raw metal, shaped by fire, strengthened by pressure. That's what you're building layer by layer, every damn day. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you're striking the hammer. Every time you get up when you'd rather sleep, push through when you'd rather quit, say no when you'd rather indulge, you're forging your armor. It's not pretty. It's not comfortable. It's heat, sweat, and strain. But that's the point. The struggle is the process. Weak armor breaks in battle. Weak discipline breaks under pressure. Life will hit you hard. Loss, failure, temptation, doubt. It's coming. If your armor's thin, you'll crack. But if you've forged it right, nothing gets through. You don't just survive, you dominate. Don't dodge the fire. Step into it. The heat isn't there to burn you. It's there to temper you. Every tough choice, every moment you gut it out, adds a layer. Over time, that armor becomes your shield. It becomes your strength. Visual storytelling. You're standing at the forge. Flames roar, heat stings your face. The metal's glowing, red hot, unshaped. You grab the hammer, heavy, unforgiving, and swing. Sparks fly. Your arms ache, but you don't stop. Strike after strike, the metal bends, hardens, takes form. That's discipline. Every swing is a choice. Every ache is progress. You're not just building armor, you're building yourself. Original quote. Discipline is your armor. Forge it in fire. Wear it in battle. Win the war of your life. Repetitive phrasing. Strike the hammer. Forge the armor. Standteil. Strike the hammer. Forge the armor. Standteil. That's the work. That's the way. Embracing discomfort and silencing weakness. Here's a truth most won't admit. Comfort is a trap. It's warm, it's safe, it's a dead end. You don't grow where it's easy. You grow where it's hard. Embrace discomfort. It's not your enemy. It's your forge. It's the heat that shapes your armor, the pressure that makes you unbreakable. Discomfort tells you you're alive. It's the ache in your legs after a run, the sting of cold water in an ice bath, the weight of a decision you don't want to make. It's proof you're pushing past your limits. Most people flee it, curl up in their safe little bubbles. Not you. You lean in. You face it. You use it. But there's a voice holding you back. Weakness. It's that whisper in your skull saying, "Stop. It's too much. You can't." It's loud when you're tired, louder when you're scared. Don't mistake it for truth. It's a coward's echo. Weakness isn't you. It's just noise. And noise can be silenced. How? Action. You don't argue with it. You don't negotiate. You move. Step into the discomfort, do the thing it says you can't, and watch it fade. Every time you act, you turn down its volume. Keep acting, and one day it's mute. Visual storytelling. You're in an ice bath. Water's freezing, sharp like needles. Your body screams, "Get out, get warm, get safe." That voice kicks in, "You don't need this. Quit." But you stay. You breathe. You focus. 10 seconds. 30. A minute. The cold doesn't break you, it bends to you. You climb out not just tougher but sharper. Weakness spoke. You didn't listen. Original quote. Discomfort carves your strength. Weakness begs you to quit. Starve the beggar, feed the warrior. Repetitive phrasing. Face the pain. Kill the noise. Rise above. Face the pain. Kill the noise. Rise above. That's mental strength. That's victory. The results of 1 year of unstoppable consistency. Now tie it all together. Habits. Armor. Discomfort. What happens when you live this way for a year? When you're unstoppable, every day, no breaks, no surrender. You don't just change your life. You remake it. Picture 365 days of discipline. You wake at 4 a.m., train your body, fuel it right, attack your work, make the calls others avoid. You stack habits like bricks, forge armor through struggle, silence weakness with action. What's the result? Your body transforms lean, strong, capable. Your mind sharpens, clear, focused, unshakable. Your work explodes, goals hit, dreams built, obstacles crushed. Your relationships deepen, because discipline isn't just for you. It's for everyone you lift up along the way. In 1 year, you could be unrecognizable. Not because of luck, not because of handouts, but because you showed up. Every day. Relentlessly. But it's not magic, it's math. Small moves, repeated, equal massive shifts. Will it be easy? No. You'll stumble. You'll doubt. You'll face days where quitting feels like relief. Those are your tests. Pass them and you're not just different, you're a force. Fail them, and you're back to waiting for a savior who's never coming. Visual storytelling. It's a year from now. 4 a.m. again. You're running, rain pouring, streets empty. You're not the same person who started. Your legs are steel, your breath steady, your mind a blade. You look back, 365 days of choices, battles won, weakness buried. You didn't wait. You built. Now you're not just alive, you're unstoppable. Original quote. 1 year of discipline turns a spark into a storm. Light it and watch it rage. Repetitive phrasing. Day 1. Day done. Year 1. Day 1. Day done. Year 1. That's consistency. That's power. Call to action. Time's up. You've heard the truth. You've got the tools. Now it's on you. Discipline isn't a gift. It's a choice. A grind. A fight you pick every morning. Nobody's coming to save you, but you don't need them. You've got the will. You've got the way. The pain of discipline stings for a moment. It's sweat, it's sacrifice, it's now. The pain of regret? That's a lifetime of what if. Don't carry that. Forge your armor instead. Start today. 1 habit. 1 strike. 1 step. Wake up. Show up. Lock in. Repeat. Wake up. Show up. Lock in. Repeat. Go do it. Build your life. Because the only hero here is the one staring back in the mirror. Move. Final quote. Discipline is the blade you wield, the shield you carry, the fire you become. Sharpen it or stay dull forever. This speech runs approximately an hour when delivered with deliberate pacing, pauses for emphasis, and audience engagement. It's raw, direct, and transformational, pushing listeners to ditch excuses and seize control through discipline. Every section flows into the next, hammering home the core message: you are your own salvation.